The combination race for the East-West here at Iowa Speedway. Kyle, you came in and accomplished what Kevin Harvick and Casey Kane could not do, and that's to come away with first place here.
Yeah, it was a great day for us. The car was flawless. It's fast when we unloaded this morning, but wasn't quite as good as the 17 and some other guys. I felt like they were really good. So, we went to work on it there after practice, made a few more changes to it to try to make it better, and it really seemed to pay off for us. And the car was was really good. It seemed like those guys could keep up with us on the long runs a little bit. We just got out there, but then they'd seem to level off, and we'd run about the same speed. But overall, it was a great day, and we had a good pit strategy there. We stuck to our game plan. If there was a caution after lap 70, we were coming in and taking our tires, taking our fuel, and trying to get it all out of the way on one stop. And we had to come back in for fuel. We weren't sure we were going to make it in case there was a green-white checker, so we just wanted to be safe and secure ourselves. And then, from there we had to battle our way back through the field a little bit and race some of those guys. So, it took a while there. The 50 car was leading. He was fast. And, Brian Eichler there on that last restart had a good run on me there. He turned onto the bottom of the racetrack. I wasn't expecting that, but probably could have taken a shot and wrecked the fastest car and won the race. But, he was smart about it. So, great race overall, and these drivers were really good today. It was fun racing with them. And for a series like this to run that many green flag laps here really shows a lot about the series. So it was cool to race with everybody.
We just had Brian in here and asked him about that last charge, and he said he wanted to take a shot at it, but at the same time he was thinking about his truck ride at the time and didn't want to do anything stupid.
Yeah, he's got a smart head on his shoulders. He's got a future ahead of him, so he didn't want to wreck the boss, and that wouldn't have been too good. I'm not quite a truck owner, but I'm close enough. I've got enough pull with Billy where we can put who we want in there. So Brian's a great kid, though. He's fast. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and he held off the rest of those guys. So I was proud of him for doing that. I know he didn't have the best car out there. I felt like the 17 was probably the best or the second best car to us, and he held them off on a good hard charge there at the end.
At this point, I'll go ahead and open it up to questions. Again, if you'll wait until you get a microphone.
Kyle,
Yeah, you're good.
can you talk about just the celebration of it? Long weekend, you're rain delay today, and you get to burn out, grab the flag, go around. I mean, it must have been just a nice release, heading into another week of hard work before racing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, those other guys that came here and raced from the Cup Series, they won $1 million the night before. I didn't quite win $1 million last night, but, had a chance to. But, came out here and had a great time and learned a lot about the Iowa Speedway for the upcoming Nationwide Series race. And so really fortunate of that. I brought my crew chief with, Jason Radcliffe, just so, we could work a little bit together and try to figure this place out together. But, it was a good day for us. I enjoyed the racetrack, and the amenities here, the fans here were awesome. I mean, that's a lot of fans for a Grand National race. I mean, sometimes at a short local track in North Carolina or something, you don't get but maybe 5,000 people. So that was great to see, and their support and their following of NASCAR and all their series. So again, just wish we could have had a better night last night, but we'll take today. And even though I'm taking home a broken trophy, I'll certainly take it and put it up on the shelf. It means just as much to me as any other trophy I've had because, man, I love collecting them things.
Next question.
Kyle, how does this track compare? You won at Richmond here a couple of weeks ago. How does this track compare to Richmond? You won on the Cup Series.
It's close. Really, all racetracks are different. I mean, when you look at Kentucky, Kansas, Chicago, all those places, Vegas, they all look the same because they're just a D-shaped oval similar to here. And they're all 1.5 miles. So this place here is a 7/8 mile, a little bit bigger. Seems like you carry a lot of speed down the back straightaway and through the corners, almost as fast as like a 1.5 mile racetrack. But it still acts like a short track. You can race guys, race them side by side, race them hard. There's 2 great lanes of racing here. It looked really good out there. Almost 3 lanes developed today. I can't foresee but a great Nationwide Series race here when it comes up in the summer. And so from there, the racetracks are so different, especially with the way the banking is, with the speed that you carry, with the banking off of turn 2. I mean, it really stays for a long time, and you really have to get out of the gas a lot earlier than I expected into turn 3. at this place in order to make sure that your car can get down to the bottom of the racetrack. Richmond, it seems like you can drive it in there forever, and the thing just gets in there and loads up and hooks. Here, you kind of have to take it a little bit easy, so they're quite a bit different.
Next question. Well, it looks at this point, Kyle, let me ask you one more thing. At one point after the pit stops, you were making your way back to the front. It looked at one point like you were going to make a charge to the outside and make it 3 wide, similar to what you've done in the Cup Series a few times, and then you hesitated. Was it patience or just deciding you had a car to wait it out and make a move on better terms?
Yeah, you filled it out right there. It was just, we had a great race car, so there wasn't any need to push it. It was early enough in the event. We had plenty of time to get back up there. Some of those guys still had to make pit stops, so it was unfortunate that 50 car had to make a green flag pit stop. Their strategy didn't quite work out the way they planned to, but it was a good time to be patient and to just bide your time and play it out and let the race sort of come our way a little bit, as say.
Okay. Any other questions? At this point, we'll conclude the post-race press conference.
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.